there, Pisces. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with me. It is greatly appreciated, love, and it's definitely not taken for granted. So we're going to be going slow and easy. That's the energy I'm feeling here, to just taking it slow and easy. I hope all is well with you and yours. I hope you're feeling good, feeling irie. Yeah. So let's go with this energy. I'm not too sure. Maybe this is a very mellow energy. Very slow energy here. Let's get your first card here. We have water. Listen, water energy is a number 18 card. Slow. I'm feeling the energy of just allowing life to take its course. It's like a river that is taking its natural course. You know, back home in Jamaica, sometimes you will, especially when the river is a bit, it's pushing a bit heavily, we usually use rocks to kind of divert the water to go into a different direction. I'm hearing like whatever it is that might have been placed into the path of your flow of things moving smoothly in your life, effortlessly in your life, whatever blockages that they are, that is trying to allow you to divert or to go into a direction that is not in alignment with you. You're asked to remove that. You're asked to remove that energy. I'm also hearing that you're also called to be flexible at this time here. Number 18, 9. There is an energy of completion coming in. So you might have been complete. You might be completing something. Not too sure what that speaks of. Spiritual cleansing. With water being here, we have spiritual cleansing. So you're called to go within, and predominantly I've been getting, I'm a Pisces also, and I've been getting, spirit has been calling me to do some, to connect, to go into meditation and to connect, and I've been avoiding it. And yesterday was a day where in which it was very strong. Spirit, my ancestors was really pulling on me to do what is it that I'm called to do at this time. You might be called to go into some sort of isolation, to do some spiritual work as it relates to, connecting back with source, going to the river, going to the lake, going to the sea, immerse yourself into that energy, into that water, into that body. So as for you to cleanse whatever it is that you're asked to cleanse spiritually. And this is the energy that is coming out here. Wow. It's a number 50 cards, and number 5 speaks about change. So there is change coming here. So there is a completion which is going to allow a change to present itself in your life. You're called to cleanse. And I'm predominantly getting the energy of using the water element to cleanse here. One more card. Stormy. Listen, what's going on here with you? Stormy. We have stormy here. It's a number 21 card. So you might have gone through some stormy situation. This is what I'm getting. You might have gone through a very stormy experience. And I'm getting the energy. Is it the Six of Sword energy? I always make some errors here. But nonetheless, it's you moving into calmer shore. It's you moving into calmer seas, where now things are now balancing out, removing whatever blockages that was trying to stop you from moving freely into the right directions that you're called to go. Going back to that example of that rock being placed in the river to redirect the water to go somewhere else. You're removing that blockage in your life, that block in your life, that stone of that thing that is very, might have been heavy, and for some of you might have been stormy. This is a very interesting reading here coming out for you. Let's get some tarot cards out here. With this water element, I'm hearing to be flexible. It's a very mellow energy, you know. It's a very mellow, easy energy. And just seeing by the deck of the card just closing itself, it's like something is coming to a close. Something is coming to an end, a completion, which is gonna cause some new beginning. Because you have overcome some stormy situation here. We have the Nine of Swords here. Okay, I'll take them. With the Sun, with the Nine of Cups. Listen, there has been a period in your life where you were in the Nine of Swords energy. An energy of being up at night, can't sleep, worrying about your future, you know, being uncomfortable with your present. And you're moving outside of that with the Sun coming in. The Sun coming in to rebirth, to revitalize, to re-energize, to put some fire back into your experience here. And so as for you to also to step into the energy of all is it that you might have stayed up at night, worried about, prayed about, thinking about, meditating upon. And this experience is coming in for you here. But there is some spiritual work. Do not avoid it like me. I'm going to do it, you know. That's just who I am. I'm going to do it. But sometimes I can be a very, very much rebellious with my spiritual team and my ancestors. But I end up have to do it nonetheless, yeah. But you are coming into this spiritual cleansing is going to, it's as if you're just going to be washing away or cleansing away anything that might have been on you energetically or spiritually that might have really play a role in you not connecting directly with source, with your spiritual team, with your guides. I feel also that there is some messages that wants to come in. This is why you're called to go to the water. This is why you're called to do the spiritual cleanse. Because you see, whatever experiences that you have gone from this stormy period in your life, it's going to equip you, or is now equipping you so as for you to be more fortified. It's going to allow you, when the sun starts to shine in your life again, to embrace this vitality and to embrace this abundance, this coming in where you're going to tap into all this that you have really put out into the universe here. I feel like to get some more cards for you here. Let's get 3 more cards here. 3 more cards for Pisces as it relates to this reading. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a need for focus. There's a need for you to not to run away from what is it that you're called to do as it relates to this spiritual cleansing, for you to tap into the energy of the water element. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. I saw the Justice card turn around here, so let's get that Justice card. So things, you know, things wants to come into balance here. Things are going to be balancing out for you. But predominantly what I'm getting is like, there is something very calm. It's like a calm after the storm. That is what I'm hearing. You've gone through some stormy situation that you're now moving back into the calmness. It's like a rainy season where now the sun is going to be shining in your life. You might have gone through a time of where things are just saturated with experiences that is unfavorable, and you just wanted the sun to shine. There is a situation also for some of you that you want to run away from, you want to avoid, you know, and you feel as if you need to just move yourself away from maybe people, places, and things to avoid certain things. You're asked to stand still, you're asked to stick it out, because balance is coming in here. The focus is need to be back on your spirituality here, the work that you have to do spiritually. I'm also hearing that for some of you Pisces, it might be that you want some sort of a relationship, and this is just out of the blues. I try not to do love reading, but this is what is coming in, and I just have to obey spirit. Some of you are called, you want some really a divine partnership. You're called to this spiritual cleansing of you going by the water. And some of you, if you do not have a great body of water close by you, you can do it in your shower. Just, the intentions that you put within the water, you see, water have memory. So if you're under the shower, just speak what is it that you want in your life. Speak what is it that you just want to, you just want to come into the realization of whatever sunny energy you want in your life. Speak about this. Whatever balance you want in your life, speak about this whenever this water is rushing down on you in the shower. Yeah, if you cannot go to the sea, the beach, the river, the lake, or wherever. Yeah, beautiful energies coming in. So the overall takeaway is like, when you tap into this spiritual energy here, I just heard water as it relates to consumption. Some of you are called to consume more water here. Oh. Pisces, some of you, and I'm feeling like majority of you, Spirit is saying like the communication that we want to give you is via electricity, and you being hydrated will allow this communication to come to you effortlessly, that we want to convey, that we want to bring to you. And because you might be dehydrated, then the current it is very much not, it's not free to move effortlessly through you. So you're called to drink more water, to rehydrate yourself, in such a way where in which your spiritual team and your guides and your ancestors, the communication is effortlessly. It's like that is the line of communication. The water, consuming more water. Yeah. So while some of you are called, I would say drink more water and do the spiritual cleansing here with the water. Yeah, consume cellular water, because to me the bottled waters are dead water. So consume cellularized water, for want of a better word. How can you do that? I spoke about this in other videos. You can put lemon, lime in your water. You could put chia seed in your water to restructure, not cellular water, to restructure the water, drinking structured water, not cellular water, structured water. Yeah? So let's get a final message here for you. You know what? Let me take it from this. See if I have my glasses close by here. So there's some spiritual work that you need to cleanse first of all, and you need to rehydrate, so as for easy communication to come in. Yeah, you have also gone. They're using the water energies here. They're using the water energies, and also I'm hearing like your third eye, which I now call your first eye, because that is your first eye. Your spiritual eye is your first eye. There is a need for you to really pay close attention. You might be feeling some tension around that area. This is the activation of your third eye here. Yeah. Any final message? What's the final message for Pisces? Final message for Pisces. Final message. Thank you. Okay, I heard shuffle again. Okay. So you're called to not to run away from whatever it is that you're called to. You might be feeling like you feel a urge to do some spiritual work, to might be do a fasting, something of the sort. Might be going into fasting mode, or taking the time to get up in the mornings and to meditate instead of might be going to the gyms. Your spiritual team asking you to take that time to go into meditation or something like that. You're feeling that nudge here. And it's the opening of the line of communication. This is why you're also asked to consume more water. I saw this at the bottom of the deck and I ignore it, and here it is. We have two cards here. Child of the cosmos. The first card says, Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. This is why you're asked to consume more water, so as for the communication to be more free. Remember, I was giving you the example of that stone or that rock in the water, in the body of the water, in the lake, in the river, to divert the water. The intelligence within you wants to flow effortlessly, and you're called to remove anything that is blocking this communication. And one of the things that is blocking this communication is you not being hydrated. It might sound weird, but this is what I'm getting, and I understand what they're saying. It's the currents, the current needs to flow, so as for they to be able to communicate to you easily. And by you hydrating yourself, then the communication will come easy. It says the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So it lies within you. It's there dormant. And for it to rise and to flow effortlessly and for you to tap into it very easily, is to consume more water, is to do your spiritual cleansing, is to go by the body of water, is to do what is it that you're called to do spiritually, as it relates to your meditation, as it relates to might be fasting. For some of you, do a water fast or whatever it is. Obey the spirit at this time. We have perspective. It says none of this matter. Zoom out, common ground. So you're called to zoom out. You're called to go into some of you are called to go into isolation. It says none of what it is that you might feel like you're losing out of when you go into the spiritual world, it doesn't really matter. What really matters, spiritual team is saying to you right now, is the connectivity that they want to have with you at this time, because they want to bring certain things to the forefront. They want to bring certain things to you, so for you to understand and overstand how is it that you're going to be moving forward, because you're coming out of a stormy sea. All that you want is now coming to the forefront. Your prayers are being answered. The sun is coming to shine down on you, and things are being balanced here with the justice. Sit in this spiritual cleansing. Sit in it with the chariot be here in reverse. This is your message, my beautiful divine Pisces. Thank you so much for being here, and please do enjoy the rest of your